Unit 5. Skills Test. Listening. You are going to hear 5 people talking about a business they have started. When you listen, you must complete both tasks. Task 1. For questions 1 to 5, choose from the list A to H. Task 2. For questions 6 to 10, choose from the list A to H. Speaker 1.
Before starting this, I worked in several restaurants and had first-hand experience that most restaurants viewed soup as a way to use leftover ingredients. Good soup was therefore hard to find. My idea was to provide soup fans with homemade quality soups. We serve a broad group of soup fans who appreciate the quality and variety of our nutritional options. It's crucial we change our menu quite regularly to keep our customers happy and interested. In a very short time, we've attracted many customers and have gained 100,000 followers on social media. It's unbelievable. To meet the demands of customers, we're going to add salad and sandwiches to our menu as well.
Speaker 2.
As a girl with frizzy hair myself, I knew that there were many women out there like me who would love to go to a place which specialised in cutting and styling curly hair. I felt that there was a hole in the market that needed plugging. There was no such thing as a curly hair specialist salon in the city. Finding experienced stylists was not very easy though. I worked very hard on that because it was vital we could constantly deliver what our customers wanted. The first day we opened, we were booked solid. It was great. I never expected such a demand. Since then, we have opened 5 more branches, and there are a few more on the cards. I couldn't be prouder of what we have built.
Speaker 3.
A few years ago, I was thinking about starting up a small business, but didn't know what to do, mainly because I didn't have much capital. When the use of the famous red telephone box started to decline, the British telecommunication company came up with the Adopt a Kiosk scheme. The idea was that the local authority would pay £1 to adopt it, and the community would assume its responsibility. I had an idea. But the only hurdle was selling the idea of running a red telephone box as a coffee kiosk to the council. Initially, my idea wasn't very welcomed, but I was determined to exploit the opportunity. So after a lot of negotiations, I started my business in one of Britain's favourite cultural icons, and I've also been given a pleasant boost from getting featured in several papers. It might be small, but I'm sure it will capture the heart of coffee drinkers and visitors for its uniqueness and continue to grow.
Speaker 4.
Necessity is the mother of invention, and that's exactly how I started my business. A few years ago, my bag was stolen and I needed a replacement. I needed something waterproof that looked cool and was made from recycled material, but I couldn't find anything that met all 3 criteria. A few days later, I was getting ready to go for a bike ride, and I saw all these extra inner tubes lying around my garage. And I thought I could probably build the perfect bag out of stuff I already had. So that's what I did. Pretty soon, people started asking me about it and asking me to make them one. The demand grew and grew, which led to the founding of my label. Finding enough used tubes to meet the demand wasn't so easy. A year later, I was honored with the title Young Creative Designer of the Year. I hope the use of reclaimed materials will inspire more people.
Speaker 5.
The idea was conceived years ago while I was in college. I loved pets, but as students, we couldn't keep any. So when my friend suggested a cat cafe, I thought it would be cool to have a place where you could spend time with cats while enjoying a cup of freshly brewed coffee. I knew there would be a strong demand in the neighborhood for such a concept. Combining the two things, however, was a bit harder than I expected. It was so popular that soon after we opened our first cafe, we had to introduce an advanced booking system. I still remember the lines at the door nearly every day during the first week. A lot of people asked about adopting a cat, so we listened to them, and I am very glad to tell our customers that that's something they will be able to do in our cafes very soon.